If this was kind of a different patch at the moment, I feel like we'd be
Timbersaw.
yelling about a timber saw to be picked up.
Yeah, that's fair. I feel like the hero kind of died. You know, a hero's dead if Amar's not playing it.
Oh,
Phoenix. It's one of the better heroes against strength cores, but definitely not a hero you see too often.
how do you? It's a bit difficult to disengage on army geniuses though. Like primal base definitely can. Yeah, I mean, you can cogs and shards to run away if you're in like in the perfect spot, but it's like you're really starting to you're picking fine line here, and I don't know. I feel like retreating away from a supernova is not going to be easy.
Yeah, we have the Pora 2 Ember Spirit once again. AG. What did they go for here? I like Dusa. Dusa definitely looks kind of unkillable right now, I would say.
I too. Oh,
Oh, I'll take that. I'll take that. Let's go. Yoe Thinker, I think.
where else are they gonna play it?
I mean, in a dream plays Thinker too, I think.
What, a
GB Thinker
roast?
with the Rave Pack.
Let's.
You never know, man. You never know.
Oh my god, there is that Medusa band like you're mentioning as well. So, Tinker for our last game. Tinker Naga for our last game. Oh god, I had to check before with the. I'm running low on water, so the Arc Warden game I was okay. It didn't go too
Uh,
late. I'm running.
Refill. I
Running.
got a 2-liter bottle beside me.
Oh, you
Oh,
chilling?
let me get it on cam. Look at that, man. It's bigger
Two
than my face.
liter, dude. What? How many of them do you drink a day?
Like two, maybe two plus.
2+, dude. You're gonna drown. Careful, sir.
I'm gonna draw. I'm a thirsty boy.
Thirsty boy.
Thirsty for good Dota. What is this draft from AG? I don't even know what's happening anymore. Uh,
Well, it's a very good Tinker game. There is some stages in the game where there are ways he can die this game. Like if you're ever in a position, Nagi can set up with Song and follow up B there. Ember late game can go like BKB Hex, but that's really late game, and Tinker addresses these heroes beforehand like incredibly well. So that's kind of the thing we were speaking about, I think, at the start of the last game with kind of timings in particular. So, you know, there are some very, very, very small timings for them to be able to deal with the Tinkerer towards the later stages, but if they can get there is really the ultimate question.
he also has a lot of heroes to go in for him.
Yeah.
Cast Primal Beasts, all really chunky boys. Spawn. Taking some time on their band here. Kind of confused. What can AG really pick? What's their hero? Luna looks pretty decent.
Well, the carry, you kind of need an objective taker for Army Geniuses. I think that's really the one big thing. So, like you said, Luna kind of fulfills that role. You don't need to deal with the Naga Siren. You'd probably like to have someone that can kill off the Supernova, but I feel like if your fights are going to look regardless, pretty kind of awkward anyway, because you only have one person to kill the egg. So I don't think you're playing for team fight. Like you kind of want to be ahead.
I wonder if you'll see the In Your Dream Lone Druid again.
Oh, they can lifesteal her actually.
Lifesteal, yeah, it's okay. Visage or Spawn. Visage Marcy. Sees again. Not too bad, not too bad. Another hero that kinda can find Tinker in the trees.
I don't know if this opens up like a faceless void. It's a little bit greedy. Tinker damaging Chrono. Lane's nice versus Visage. Egg hitter not particularly.
Slow paced. They want
Yeah.
a faster hero. Monkey King. Okay. Not the best hero, but also not the worst. Quite a strong lane.
Ooh, we get to see the new Primal Beast set and the
Oh,
Clockwork
finally.
set.
Hype. That's hype.
Dude, look at them.
Oh,
Oh my god, they look so goddamn cool.
man. Dude, every time I see a set, I have a song in my head. It's the fucking SpongeBob song, you know, like "Who lives in the pineapple under the sea."
Wait, which one though?
Uh, the
The,
Clockwork set, man. He looks, I don't know, it just looks so SpongeBob,
what does
so
he? What?
SpongeBob. It's the parrot. I don't know why. Why do I
Oh,
think
the
of
parrot.
SpongeBob when I
Okay.
see this? Is there a parrot in SpongeBob?
Um.
Yes, it is. It's Potty the parrot, the guy with the real life TV show, you know?
Wait. Potty.
Potty the parrot.
Oh, okay. Yeah, yeah.
SpongeBob had like this pirate guy inside too, you know, like at some point.
Dude, it's
What's
such
even
a cool
his
set.
name?
I mean, if we're looking at sets right now, Spawn Team is pretty disappointing. Although they don't have.
That's true. Dalu, Polatu. Come on, man. How's the Ember have no set? This guy's
Yeah.
the Ember spammer. What's going on? His sword's on fire. That's all.
Well, let's see what we have in store for us. We had a very, very one-sided affair in the previous game. So we'll see if this is going to be the case or not. We got low battery on the headphones. It's okay.
10 seconds. That's a fast charge if I've
Yeah,
ever
what?
heard of one. Mm,
Why don't I get a headphones like that? What the hell?
Just charge for 10 seconds and you're good. Don't think our technology has advanced that far yet.
Bro, that's some real next level technology.
Well, it has been 10 seconds. We're not resuming. He lied. Oh, damn. All
Oh.
right. Full charge. Okay, let's go.
What? He's got to be joking.
His Primal Beast set looks dope. It's a monster. He's a monster.
All right, let's take a look. Let me see it. Where is it? Call me.
It's kind of late to the party. Walking out. But he didn't have this when he played yesterday. Oh no, that was Mamang Daya. Wasn't DV. Got the lollipop on as well.
Let me see the clockwork set now. Where is this bad boy?
In the mid lane, man. Look at him. It's a mini Kunka.
Why is he spazzing out right now?
Just vibing.
Bro, he's actually. What the hell is going on?
Oh,
Oh my god, they're so cool. I'm really really impressed with that cache. I'm really impressed. They did such a good job.
me too.
All right, let's see what we got in store for us here. Might have a bit of a battle breakout. Feels like Spawn. God damn, among dial.
The battle begins.
Feels like they gonna look to invade, but will still be 3 bounties once again, going the way of Army Geniuses. Double mango start for Jikro on the Naga. I guess you can... I haven't seen any other builds, but kind of makes sense. Naga's got pretty high base regen already.
Definitely new. Has another mango queued up as well. Interesting, interesting.
Doesn't seem like it's particularly going to be a lane, though, where they'll get too much out of this. Like, we've seen a couple times so far in the groups that the Naga has been very, very impactful at actually getting kills in the lane, but I don't think you're going to put a lot of pressure onto the Primal Beast.
Not with the Phoenix, that's for sure. Choke him. The Primal Beast has so much higher damage than the Naga. Can Jikro even CS here?
That's true. It's not going to be easy at all. Not when you're losing Corys as well. There's one. What's that? Clarity Sentry? Tough Scenes. Did he bring a Sentry trap? Yeah, at least he's got one already. Top lane. Among Dire taking a little bit of damage at the moment. They're able to get on top of him with the battery assault. Chuck back under the tower, but that is not enough to hold them away as the damage has already been dealt before Delul is in with the dispose. So first blood picked up from Army Geniuses. Oh. Does Moto 2's off to a pretty good start at least already. Definitely a lane that is quite Tinker favored, right?
I honestly have no clue. I would think so. I think Tinker is definitely slightly favored, but yeah, I don't know. Have not seen this hero in my pubs at all.
It's kind of forgotten hero at this stage in Dota. Although I keep hearing like little whispers of people saying that is strong. I keep hearing, you know, talks about it, and then all of a sudden just never gets picked up. Which I'm not complaining about because I don't really particularly want to cast a Tinker game, but here we are.
I remember before TI, a lot of post force were, especially like Taiga was spamming. He was just buying Rift Pack on the hero, but we never got to see that TI.
Dude, Tiger was just doing some weird stuff before TI.
Nature's Prophet as well.
Oh, did you see that? Were you checking his? I watched a couple of his Nature's Prophet games because I'm like, what is this? Like, is
I
this
feel
actually?
like he was just playing anything he wanted and buying Rift Pack and saying I'm support.
Oh, Varish. In a little bit of trouble at the moment. Soul Assumption, second round of it. It's going to be able to secure the kill. And very nicely done.
The tip back.
The tip back. So this is really nice here for Army Geniuses. The fact that you don't need a support to play in DB's lane really frees up Yokan. He's already got a triple stack at the Ancients here for his Tinker, and he's already been considering about rotating mid as well.
And he's coming. Podatu in some trouble. Will he TP? Where will he TP to? TP's to base. Oh, that's a big wave he's gonna miss though
Top
if
lane.
he decides to push it in.
Well, they're going to go from among Dire. In your dream, being able to find the Jingu stacks, and they will be able to secure the kill inside the cogs, as they'll get a little bit of revenge up top.
Jokam stacking again. Fourth stack.
Jeez,
Almost the
man.
rune, but doesn't really matter your way. It's the rune top anyway.
Oh,
double.
He's actually in a lot of trouble here.
Dead.
Yeah, he is dead indeed. Very nicely done. Great rotation out of Delul, being able to help out at least one of the other lanes.
Are you a Pokemon fan, Aries?
I am oh, top lane. Among Dire getting dived under the tower. In your dream, in a bit of an awkward position to be able to capitalize on him inside the cogs. Doesn't get enough right clicks out to find the Jingu stacks. Might turn to Delul next. They're going to use the glyph to help out with the dive. Now that he's got the Jingu, Delul is definitely in trouble. Again, cogs is not really working out to In Your Dream's favor, but it will still go down. And they're missing a lot of creeps under the tower here from Among Dire. Meanwhile, mid lane. Watatu?
Top lane's a disaster, man. DB. On his own, perfectly fine as well. Jikroy levels net to stop the trample.
I enjoy Pokemon, but I'm not like a fanatic, so to say. Like I definitely did when I was younger, but nothing too crazy. Are you a Pokemon enjoyer?
This new Monkey King set looks like the Pokemon from I don't know what gen. One of the newer fire Pokemon starters.
Dude, you don't know what Pokemon? No,
I don't know what it's called. I have to Google it.
This is a pretty cool set as well. What the hell? It's definitely that's a one I haven't seen recently. Mid lane. Kadu. Oh, it's cool. Jumping for Delul. A potential another kill onto Yowei. Alright, Spawn doing a really good job to minimize the early game effect coming out from the Tinker. You can't win the side lanes. There's always the mid lane that you can look to influence, and they're doing just that. It's Delul again. Varish is now going to be the target. Trying to help secure the runes and take it away from Potato. He's got Yokan playing nearby. Doesn't have the greatest resources from the Tusk. He's actually got to look to try and snowball in because Yolway off the back of the respawn as well. They don't have the rearm for another round at the beam. But it will not be required as 2 points in the missile is enough.
And Trevin's here too. Jikroy kinda jungling now. Top lane, Mamang Daya 13 CS, having a real rough time up here in your dream, 37 and 17.
This is actually, I'm surprised it's taking me this long to say it, but this does not seem like a Momong Dai hero at all. Like I've never seen him play the Visage when he was playing 2, and I have not, of course, checked Dota 2 Pro Tracker. I don't know if he's actually been playing offlane like really recently, trying to switch up the role, but this is not an easy hero.
Definitely is not. Level 4 and the Visage on his Dota Plus. Kind of struggling here.
At least the Embers having a relatively good time at the moment. 2-0-1 here. It's going to be chilling. They put a lot of emphasis on trying to secure his early game, and also Jikroy is looking very good in regards to their net worth, but I mean, further above him is just the Monkey King. He's so farm right now in Your Dream, and he does have that Echo Saber queued up.
And these stacks by Jokem and his ancient stack looks so juicy. You're in trouble? Nah, he's fine. Let's not get the rune Porta too. Gotta be careful. Your way will come back here. He still has snowball.
They're even bringing the Primal Beast as well. DB charges in. Porta 2 is indeed dead, and they're even going to look for the extra one at that as Travens tries to fly over the cliff and ooh, we'll make it.
Bit over aggressive there. Didn't really have a chance to get the kill. Jokem, good job of holding off on his snowball. Bates drags enough time for Yoe to come back. How's Jikroy doing? Getting chased down a bit by DB. Doesn't really care. Oh, Yoe gonna clear the stack. Uses a smoke as well. Here we go. 1.2k gold. How much does he get from this?
Let's see.
Probably his full dagger.
Oh my god. Nice missile, brother. 4 neutral items as well. Oh, I'm missing kills across the map. Top lane, Monkey King. Will end up going down. Nice rotation. Potato, Travens, along with Momong dying, combination together. It's familiars as well, now online here for the Visage, so Tower's going to take a little bit of damage.
800 gold for Yoe. Very close to the Blink Dagger though.
Unfortunately, without the Blink though, won't consider about maybe moving up top to help with the defense. So it's going to be a trade of objectives, although this bottom tower has actually barely been tilted at all from DB, so will be the first tower of the game. Very nicely done from spawn. They do see Jikroy inside the jungle though, so Naga's going to be pretty cautious. Has a level in the song. Yokan with the chain control. Oh, it's perfect. That is perfect. Nicely done. The use of the stuns, making sure they don't even overlap them by a millisecond.
It's the Enigma C teamwork right there.
You're a proud father right now.
Proud father.
Well, in the end, they will be able to get that tier 1 tower down bottom, and a big kill onto Jikroy, who was the most farmed hero in the game for spawn, but that's going to send him down in regards to the graph, the chart, I should say, and now you might have some Tinker issues.
Interesting, Paratu is going for a Blade Mail. I don't know if that's still good against Tinker right now, since there's no more March.
We'll jump in.
In trouble
Cam
here?
nearby, snowball. And they're going to be sent packing away. As soon as they charge into the middle from DB, they can't continue to lock onto onto the Tinker. So Yowei will be able to step away. Great position for the supports. And it looked like they were kind of ready to bait his life.
Phoenix didn't have egg there. Tomb was on the courier.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Up to 2,000 net worth lead. And I mean, In Your Dreams about to have a Echo Saber completed as well. So he can look to start to get a little bit more involved across the map. And among Dyer, he's going to be in trouble. Yocam able to catch him out. Yowei, artillery going to be raining down from afar, making sure Yowei doesn't put himself in a compromised position.
No hook.
Oh, the Lord. The TPs are actually starting to come out. Yocam goes for the shards, but not enough damage. Let's see what they're going to be able to do, though, from spawn. It's a double support rotation. There's another jump in. This time it's going to be onto Yocam, but it looks like Army Genius is going to try and cut their losses as everyone else TPs out. And they'll watch Yocam end up dying. Yep, he does tick.
You're hanging mid lane.
With R2, they've got the hook shot. The chain control once again needs to be pretty on point. They're going to be relying on the cogs for that. Nicely done, man.
Not what you expected, indeed. Nice chain lockdown on Paratu. Probably not expecting to die there.
This is
this thing from Jikroid.
Yep.
Have the Manta? Yasha Voidstone?
Yeah, he's going Orchid after. This is really interesting.
That's super crazy if he does this. There's no way it is a good build. Come on, Jikroid. Don't do it.
Long Jaya again. Oh, we saw him get out last time, but it's not going to be the case. They will not replicate that in his own life. Mid lane, Yowei. Ooh, nice reactions.
It's fine.
Alright, if we could do... oh. No, I'll hold that thought because we actually might have a fight breakout with the defense. Yocam. Look to step in, just forcing reactions. Bring the tower down pretty low. Oh, I thought to. Okay. Alright, let's do some theory crafting here with Jikro as well. What are we, like, if there's any, if we're reaching for the potential reasoning of what the Orchid's going to help out here early on, or what could it be?
I don't know, man.
You don't know? Alright.
What's the answer? I'm not sure. There's not really any stand up. I mean, you can silence the Tinker when the Tinker comes in, I guess.
Yeah, it's not like they have control issues though, which is a thing. And it's not like, it's like you do have heroes to make plays early on, so you don't really need to fulfill that role, so...
this is super weird for me.
Yeah, we'll see. I'm very cheeked on what it's able to do regardless, so top lane. Try to chase down DB with the Primal Beast. Regardless if they caught up to him, would not have been an easy kill at all. DB very close to the BKB.
He's so farmed, actually. 15 minutes. Porta 2, he's gonna regret this blade mail so much. It's so late into the game. By the time he has it, Monkey King won't care and Primal will have a BKB. In your dream, queuing up a Maelstrom.
DB? Gonna be in some trouble actually. Sunray, a little bit of the percent damage. DB's gonna be trying to play around with the neutral item to get some distance away, but that will not be the case. He's now down to the south as well. None of the boys from Army Genius is gonna consider about showing up. So two members, they're gonna bleed their lives in their own jungle.
In fact, almost done on Mamang Daya. Spawn. Looking much better than expected. I feel like AG don't really have anything much to accomplish with their heroes. Everyone's just kind of farming right now. Waiting for items.
I think this second point in rearm is going to be when they'll probably consider being a bit more active on the map.
GB? Getting gone on.
Should be okay.
He has egg. Oh, he commits the egg.
Supernova in the middle. Oh, that is an easy kill for them to find. And meanwhile, Varish as well is holding back the Marcy, but the prime kill is going to be on the Ember. Tatu will be able to remnant out, however, so he's going to be okay.
Very high commitment. Let's get the invis.
And meanwhile, Jikroy is continuing to get a lot of farm across the map, taking over the position. He's got the crown now, top of the net worth. Clockwork inside the river. Varish, it will end up going down. Among Die takes a bit of a streak there for the triple kill. Wraithback now completed. So let's see Spawn. They get a couple of kills. They can definitely be considering about some objectives across the map. And the important one is going to be that Roshan.
My eyes are just on this Naga. I'm very curious to what's this Orchid gonna do for him. Does he wanna fight with it or just a mana regen item?
Can't be a... No. No.
I don't know.
Yeah, no, yeah.
It's not really looking for anything right now. We shall see, we shall see.
$1,000 net worth lead though for Army Geniuses. They are continuing to slowly work on the deficit here from Spawn. Tatu's been able to find some of the items. Again, we spoke about the really important one on the Visage, but it feels like Army Geniuses aren't really worried about with the status quo of this game. They should be worried about top lane though. DB just gets ripped apart.
What is Porta2 buying? He has a belt of strength. I'm very curious. A lot of very interesting item builds this game. They are kind of winning though, so I can't say too much. Yoe in
Tinko?
trouble.
Now you need to try and tip in to protect him. Wukong's command's going to be laid down as well with a deep dive. Can they penalize them? But Tatu into the tree line. Remnant's away, but it's not enough distance and he's out of mana. We'll get a little bit back thanks to the one, and in fact that's enough for another Remnant, so... Oh,
That's cool. All tree rocket as well.
Oh my, oh my. Alright. Spawn are picking some really good engagements here.
This Naga bought an Orchid to farm his Manta, man. What's happening? He has his Manta complete now. Jikroy, I need an answer, man.
Dude, you're the coach. Come on.
I'm just trying to understand the players, you know, what goes through their head. There's no way you buy this Orchid and be like, I'm gonna farm Manta with my Orchid.
Oh, dude, it's a new farming item. What do you mean? DB? They are not respecting Spawn at all. DB, a defensive BKB. They were going to force out the Supernova as well.
Rune Ember is kind of strong. BKB is running out.
That it is, but he's got heroes behind him. Jumping snow.
Oh, they're
nice
both gonna die now, though.
Yeah, they are indeed both going to be sent to the meat
from
grinder.
Jikroy.
Let's go. And that's going to be Roche. Army Geniuses, they are just really not respecting Spawn at all.
They look so lost. None of their heroes like wanna do anything on the map. Everyone's just farming. Monkey has Echo Saber, Maelstrom is farming. Tinker's just farming. I don't know. I called the Orchid reveal, but he didn't even use the item. And Jikroy just messing with me right now.
He's getting pretty goddamn rich, man.
He found his third hero, man. What can you say?
I mean, honestly, this hero has been banned out very, very frequently whenever we have been casting Spawn. Pretty much all second phase, it's been banned.
Among Daya, just pick up the shard, going for the Aghanim's. I like this build a lot. This when Visage countered Tinker, you go Aghanim's Hex. Whereas Tinker, you just can't play because he's constantly scared of this all-flying Visage.
We're gonna
Monkey, let's have a BKB now.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
They're gonna defend. DB.
Potato.
Oh, they're going in. Yes,
Simultaneous
BKB, guys.
jump as well. Potato's onto Varish. Clockwork. Making it work for at the moment. Yorikim's gonna have to follow up as well. DB Another round of the ultimate, but the quick use of the song from Jikro will hold them down. Do they want to stick around from spawn, though? They are really deep behind enemy lines. The Lure wants to jump in. In Your Dreams, ready with the wraparound. This is scary now. Spawn, not a good position at all to take the team fight. As a Wukong's command, giving them so much area control. But the Supernova off to the left side. So got to be cautious here, Army Geniuses. Going to back off to the outskirts and wait for the egg to pop. And now they can reinitiate if they find an opening. But the tower's gone down. The formation's been broken. And so too will the Primal Beast. The health pool is going to be evaporated. As In Your Dream, nice dodge. Patatu, they'll miss out on the boundless strike. It's up to Yowei to turn it around, but he blinks into the middle. Yowei blinks directly into the middle. The team fighter will try and TP out of there, and he stuns, and he cancels. They'll do it the old-fashioned way in regards to the damage.
That was so messy from both teams. In Your Dream, first BKB reveal, G-Croy had the Aegis too, didn't even lose it. Ooh, close, Jokem blinks out.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Kind of messy from Army Geniuses, definitely very far from what we saw in game 1 from them. So much coordination, look like they don't really know what to do with their heroes in these situations right now. And Jikroy, so far ahead, close to his heart now.
Yeah, just haven't... Yowei's got Shivas now. So we'll see. Kaya into the BKB is going to be the item of choice, or at least the progression here. It's really going to take some time, and with kind of the deaths that we've seen from Yowei so far, it means that he kind of has to go for this much earlier BKB. Bottom lane, they're going to be baiting Ember. Not an easy kill at all with this Sanj. It does look like In Your Dream, and especially with the Cliff Ward as well, they are well aware of this attempt from spawn.
Such a weird item build from Ember, but big fan. Very tanky, very annoying playstyle. Constantly has an arcane rune too for some reason. Feel like he had one like every fight this game.
He's just kind of hoping that Gaben blesses him with lovely arcanes.
Just buying Halberd for the Monkey King. Oh, he sees In Your Dream triple remnants. Not gonna get him.
That's a kind of big thing. A lot of mana and remnants on cooldown among Dire now across the map.
Yes, shard though.
The Scepter actually might catch them off guard. Not sure if
Yeah,
they're
they
going to have
have-
the detection
they have
here
a
as
sentry.
well. Long Dire is going to try and play around with the Scepter now, and Varish is just going to end up dying inside the cogs. It's Delul. Shards from Yokem will get him a little bit of distance away, but Delul has plenty of movement speed to catch up.
Where's the tips? Nalul, where's the tips?
Come on, give him the tips. At least the voice lines.
Mawang Dai is so farmed as well, so tanky. So hard to kill him. It's gonna keep scaling. AG in a really bad spot this game now, spawn.
Yeah, wasn't particularly expecting it to look like this as well with how the game started, DB. Overall, still on cooldown, just forcing out some reactions. But yeah, the lanes look pretty good for Army Geniuses, but we saw just some of the early game engagements, they were a little bit too cocky. Among Dire?
Yo, wait.
Yeah, what's going on right now?
Just being silent as the grave.
Kotatsu,
Chill.
Remnant over, but Varish with
No
the full
remnants.
staff. This could be scary.
Oh,
Wukong
no
team
way, no
once
way
again in the
they get
choke point. They're going to be able to get the jump in. Patatu, he doesn't have remnants to be able to get out. Finally, there's one available. Supernova's going to be able to cover the retreat. So ultimate's expended from either side. And there will be no deaths, 0 casualties as a siege fire occurs.
And everyone's just chilling. BKB forced out. Spawn. Does not feel bad about these trades. I would like to see Travis be a bit more manly with his egg. I feel like Monkey King's really the only one that can hit it down. Really, it's BKB. I feel like the eggs are very far from the fight right now. Or this catch spawn coming into the triangle.
This Mage Slayer is going to be so the Bloodthorn's going to be a pretty big item here for Jikro.
Lot of magic resist. See in your dream working on the Mjolnir now.
Oh, 7,000 net worth lead, and it is continuing to grow for Spawn. Game where they are the ones in the driver's seat, dictating the pace of the game. 19 kills. See for them at the moment. What's the call for the objectives going to be? Is there anything they're going to be considering shortly? They have already taken the T2 top. You want to try and control one particular in the map with how the game is looking?
You definitely want to just sweep, I think. Don't want AG to be farming, especially this Monkey King. They see DB. Like to see a gem picked up as well. I feel like they're in a very dominant position right now. BKB on the low down
Radiant's
as well.
top tower is under attack.
Do it with flair.
Bottom lane among Dire?
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Oh, Yoe almost getting clipped there. And even jumping on forward. Yoe, hang on, you got to be pretty cautious here. Is Delo going to jump into the tree line? Sees the opening, great reactions with the blink, and now with the rest of the team, they're in position. In your dream, and Yokam were directly next to Yoe. They were ready for Spawn to try and jump on the Tinker.
AG kind of baiting there. Will they walk up this high ground though? Var is in a lot of trouble.
DB even wants to charge up to the high ground as well. Goes directly towards the backline. In your dream 2 is going to be able to follow suit as well. With the Wukong's command. Not a lot of damage at the moment. Song's going to try and disrupt the combo as well. They're all grouped up, but what's the call from Spawn? Are they going to disengage or stick around for the team fight? They'll kite out the Wukongs, and they're happy with that. Tinker's going to look to be able to rejoin, and now there's nothing they can do. Supernova directly in the middle as Army Geniuses need to cut their losses, and they'll do that with 2 members being put 6 feet under.
Man, I thought Travis was gonna egg on top of the Song of the Siren there. Looked super juicy. Had the patience to wait, found a very nice egg after. AG, it feels so hard for him to get kills. There's like this shard on Visage, there's the Song of the Siren, the egg as well. Poratu with this super tanky build.
The rune of invisibility.
Feels like they need a lot more net worth on their heroes.
Yeah, it seems like you need BKB plus Hex on Tinker for that to occur.
DB almost killed the Visage with his Aghanim's, the break removing the Gravekeeper's cloak. That's pretty nice.
Trying to see what else you can get rid of. Really just Riptide's the only other thing, so... Keep eyes out here for the Aghanim Scepter onto DB. Of course, it is a lot of extra damage as well.
Decoy, queuing up a BKB.
Interesting. Okay.
Boom, there it goes.
AG, they look like they want to smoke here. Kinda grouped up. Gem on Mamang Daya now as well. Might run into a lot of heroes.
Come on, Dire.
Mamang Daya.
Bottom tower is under attack.
I got some pretty good vision around this top rune. They're scouting out multiple members of Spawn starting to progress their way inside Army Genius's territory. They are playing as 4 at the moment. More for Spawn. And now have Jikroy playing hand in hand as well. Smoke up from Army Geniuses. Again, this ward could prove to be a really big issue for Spawn. You see Jikroy, but is that the target? Is that the person you want to bring down? 3,100 health is not going to be easy. So they're going to go for Mulling Dire instead. There's a double damage rune inside the river. And now In Your Dream could be able to find the Wukong command as well. But the Familiar Stun holding them down for the moment. They need the ring from In Your Dream to be able to secure the team fight. There we go. Ultimate out, but the instant use of the Song's going to be able to kite them. And now they can turn it around. Supernova dropped on the head. The Sun Ray as well, but the Snowball buys him some valuable seconds. But the egg pops. And so will all of Army Geniuses, as there's no response. Yoe will hope to do his best, but he's locked into place thanks to Jikroy's ensnare, as 5 members get burnt to a crisp.
Oh man, that looks so satisfying. It's the egg on top of the snowball, the stun. The song Dalu, he sees in your dream going with a double damage, just pops BKB and mans up on him.
I was speaking about earlier that I wasn't quite sure how Mamang Dai was going to be able to play on the Visage, but I think he's had a really good game so far. Just minor things in that team fight, getting the double familiar stun onto In Your Dream as soon as he got the double damage rune. He didn't instant pop BKB to get the Wukongs, which was an issue. Everything came out a little bit faster. Spawn were able to react. That fight could have been completely different if he wasn't able to get those couple of stuns.
They got the shard off as well. Surprised they didn't go on Jikroy there. They saw the real Naga, chose to go for Mamang Dai instead, gets the stone form off, and well, the fight just kind of dragged on. AG. They need to find a way to get rid of this Phoenix, get rid of this Marcy. The fights going on Mamang Dai or Patatu seem very, very hard right now. Jikroy. BKB complete. Pretty close to the Butterfly as well, my god. He's so farmed.
Oh, jeez. 1-1 and 10. 784 GPM here for the Naga Sirens. Had a very good game. Very quiet game, but definitely fulfilled the role they needed out of him. Bottom lane, they are trying to set up, though, from Army Geniuses. Or they might have actually seen In Your Dream leaping through the trees. Oh, they're going to see DB. Oh. Hate to see it.
Yes, BKB, but he's not gonna use it. Oh, it just melts.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
Oh.
attack.
I'm going to try and walk it down bottom now at least, potentially. Crate Wave is completely shoved out to their own tier 2 tower, so they're going to have some difficulties with taking objectives now. So the call is going to come out for them to sweep across the map. To mid to top they can potentially go. And lanes aren't in the greatest position, so that's going to be up to the Naga Siren now to look to address that.
Mamang Dai hunting. Has the AC now. Sees the clockwork. The clockwork is in big trouble. Can he get the jump, Dalu? Oh,
Nice.
he gets the stun.
Very nice, Mamong Dio. We'll stop the TP a little bit short here. Varish is going to go down. God-like streak for the Visage.
Well deserved. Would like to see them hit buildings. Jikroy in the mid lane. Getting the tier 3 by himself.
Radiant's turret
DB?
DB?
But Thorn has to pop the BKB.
I don't
Oh,
know if you can
well.
turn, yeah.
Radiant's top
Oh, they're going in. Patatu. He's got a BKB of his own right. Are they going to continue for
hello.
this? This is pretty deep now. Dalul not going to be forced to pop his own BKB, and Dai will have to glyph to keep their barracks standing for the moment.
And Spawn, they feel like they can do whatever they want right now.
Well, they're going to
They
creeps.
Strong and Egg backing up on them too. That's true, they do not
Dire's
have
middle
creeps.
barracks are under attack.
Was smoked up. Wasn't actually really needed there for Army Geniuses. Didn't need to mount a defense considering that
Dire's bottom tower
they'd already
is under
done
attack.
the dirty work with being able to cut off some of the creeps, so... Yeah, this is interesting. Alright, Varish is going for a Scepter, so an item that we saw a lot of the Eastern European teams put the emphasis on in the TI. Mainly that was kind of group stages and a little bit of last chance as well. Very interesting. We haven't seen it so far through the Pro Series groups. Yo,
Man,
wait.
yo, wait. Oh,
Oh
so
my
close.
lord. Still, they might be able to catch up to him though if they want to go for it.
Dire's bottom tower is under
Barely
attack.
missing the kill, the stun there. Spawn kinda chilling. Not really able to hit the high ground, but definitely choking the map very hard right now. Potato. Low remnant out.
Definitely is the one awkward thing for Spawn. Just the high ground taking potential. Even though they still have ages on the Ember. Not really the high ground siege at all. They will be able to get the last outer tower of the game though nonetheless. And again, it looks like Army Genius are playing off the back and just trying to cut the waves and continue
Dire's
stalling as long as they can. But Spawn, they've had enough of that.
I feel like they definitely can just sit on the high ground and hit the buildings. Nothing really stopping them. Oh,
DB.
Jikroy.
Charge into the middle, but it's got to be cautious. Look at the sun ray damage. So
Oh,
DB
they're
has to
committing
pop
on
a very
Jikroy.
early BKB, but the commitment might not work out for them. It's Jikroy. He's just so goddamn tanky. The Naga Siren
They
shrugs
still-
off that attempt.
Dire's bottom barracks.
And that's game. No more spells left on AG.
Dire's middle barracks.
Just your way. No BKB as well.
Dire's
Kinda
middle barracks.
struggling to figure out how their heroes can come into sync here, AG. Oh, the Visage Birds. 150 damage. Melting the Rex.
Is there going to be a defense for the Mega Creeps? Familiars
don't
are
know.
just doing the work. All onto the objectives. DB forced to go into the middle, but the instant Bloodthorn.
no.
And now as well, Snowball holds In Your Dream down. And that'll be
Man.
all she wrote. Spawn.
Oh, Yoe. Yoe. He's
Uh,
in trouble. He is in trouble.
Oh,
And the trend will continue. The 1-1s.
yep.
Fnatic, the only team that seems to be immune. Very. It did look good for AG at the start, but they just didn't really do anything with their heroes and spawn the Orchid on Jikroy, well, proving too strong.
Yeah, kind of moving there in the end, but
Oh, yeah, right.
I mean, I'm very, very impressed with Spawn because it can be a bit difficult when you win your first 6 games and then you lose your next 5. Like just a pendulum of emotions for a team that's very young and just coming together and playing with stand-ins as well. Like it can be very difficult, but this is a really much needed victory for them. And also against a team that, like Army Geniuses before that game in particular, had been looking really, really goddamn good. So they were 4-1 before that just map lost then. So they're going to go to 4-2 now. And pretty much all their wins have been pretty goddamn dominant. So the fact that Spawn are at least able to get a map victory against them is very important for the state of the rest of the event. But impressed with Spawn. They just do a really good job. The lanes looked grim at the start, but we saw some of the fights and how they're able to play around together in the fights. Yeah, there was a lot of synergy out of them. I was quite impressed.
For sure. They looked really good towards the end of that game. Well deserved victory. We will end our 8-game day.
Yes, it's a long 8-game 4 best of 2 day with a lot of ties and only 1-2-0 victory, which goes the way of Fnatic. And guys, of course, though, with all the group stage action, there is no break in between. We're going day after day after day. And well, tomorrow we've got another 4 best of 2s. Atomic versus Purple Paradox, Fnatic versus Lil Gun, Execration versus Geek Fan. That's very, very hype. And then Zerxart versus Army Genius as well. So again, 4 best of 2s tomorrow. We're going to be starting at the same time we did today, which will be 3 p.m. Singapore time. Going to be a lot of Dota action for all our entertainment on our Sunday evening. So with that being said, we are done now. 6 days of group stages here for the Pro Series. 13 has been concluded. Day 7 starting tomorrow at 3 p.m. We'll see you guys then.